I'll have... no. I'll have a vodka.
What?
I want a vodka with tonic water.
Why?
You drink lager.
It goes straight through me.
It's supposed to go straight through you. If it stayed inside you, you expand and then you burst.
I have to say, I don't see you as a vodka and tonic kind of bloke. You're more of a... Hi. Oh, shit, sorry. No, I'll come now. Bye. Gotta go. My wife's waiting outside. See you all tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers.
Bye. Should we have a look?
Oh, what?
His wife.
Yeah.
Did you see the stylish kids in the riot? Shoveled up like monks, set the night on fire, wombles bleed, truncheons and shields. You know I cherish you, my love. But there's rumors spread nasty disease around town. Cut on the
Have I missed something?
your trousers down a head rush. And in the bush, you know I cherish you.
What's up with these two? They went to stare at Matt's wife. Why? Fuck knows. Well, what's she like?
She's fucking gorgeous.
She's fucking gorgeous.
You already said that.
No, he did.
You're not leaving. I bought my round.
You don't just buy around and piss off. You have to keep going till we've all had enough.
Oh, sweet Virginia, yeah, she is a witch. I have worshipped and adore her, just to dream of her lips. She's clutching a sacred heart. I can hear her calling me from afar. Oh, but what can I see here? The flames are getting higher. It's some kind of a devil, and he's smoking a fire. She got me like a ball and chain. Virginia, she's in my brain.
Thought they'd never shut up. Brian and Kurt banging on about Matt's wife all night. Like anybody cares what she looks like.
I don't care what she looks like. Although I would be quite interested to know whether she's a blonde or brunette. Mind you, it was dark.
Now you're doing it too.
What?
Going on and on about Matt's wife. Can I tell you something?
It's not about me breath, me weight, me body odor, me drinking.
I slept with Matt.
You slept with Matt?
Yes.
When?
3 or 4 times a week for the last 10 months.
Really?
Yes. Any more questions?
Just one? Why?
I suppose I'd never really thought about his wife till tonight. I mean, I knew he'd got one, but it didn't stop me, you know.
Shagging her husband?
There was more than just shagging. There was other stuff. Till he dumped me.
When did he dump you?
Last week.
So it's over.
I just said so, didn't I?
No, you said he dumped me. But sometimes women who say that follow up with phrases like, I think he still wants me, and you'll realise he's made a mistake, and oh, he's dumped me again.
It's over.
Good.
Wakey, wakey!
That's where I look to.
Did you know?
What's all this?
Good morning. I found time yesterday to review the results of Bullying Awareness Week. I'm now aware of several bullies who will be dealt with in due course. The gang culture found in the playground must come to an end, just as it should cease within the staff room. Too many of you have formed into cliques, talking only to your friends. To counter this, I'd like to conduct an experiment. For 1 month, you'll sit in the zone denoted by the colour of your badge.
You what?
It's really very simple, Mr. Stedman. You match the colour of the badge to the colour of the zone. If you have a red badge, you sit where?
Cheers.
In the red zone?
Very good. I'm surprised nobody's asked about the canteen.
What about the canteen?
You may sit where you like at dinner time, but I'd urge you to eat quickly and return to your group as soon as possible. Any other questions? Thank you.
Do I have to have red?
Of course not. You can be any colour you like. What do you fancy? Green, yellow, blue?
Ooh, blue, I think.
Here you go. You can have this one when you prize it out of my cold, dead hand.
How come we're different?
It's odd, isn't it? You'd think Claire would want you in the same group, because it's not like you spend every night in the pub with each other or actually live together.
What's his point?
Hey, we saw your wife last night when you drove away.
And?
I'd shag her.
Right. Thanks.
What did you say that for?
I thought you'd be pleased.
Have I missed anything?
Here we go.
What the fuck's this?
Maybe we could swap with someone.
I'll swap for you.
Or I'd need blue.
Why?
Because, you know, I want to be with him.
Yeah, but I'm going through a really bad time at the moment, and I need to be with people I can talk to, who I can be myself with, who don't tell me to...
Shh! That's enough.
Yeah, but... She made it up.
I don't care. Mrs. Hunter wants to see you, so you're going to see Mrs. Hunter.
But I'm not a bully. Tell him. Go on, tell him. Did I ever bully you? Did I? You liar. So, I was wondering if I could change it for something less red. Maybe yellow. Please? Please?
No.
I was talking to Carol.
And now you're talking to me. And I'm saying no. But I'm using a normal voice, not squeaking like a bat. Spit it out.
Craving.
No, it's not a craving. You want to eat pens? Fine. Eat your own pens.
I just want a different badge. Is that really so much to ask?
Yes, it is. According to my list, you're red. I'm just obeying orders.
Do you know how that makes you sound?
Calling me a Nazi will really make me want to help you.
Please.
The bat squeak won't do it either.
But Liz, just tell me, what possible difference could it make?
Shut the fuck up! I decide what happens. Not you, not her.
What about me? Where do I fit into your scheme? How can I hope to move towards a more cooperative, harmonious working environment when you're effing and blinding at every colleague who annoys you? Mr. Hargreaves, 2 weeks ago. Fuck off, you fucking twat. To Mrs. Bradshaw, last Tuesday. Stick this up your arse, you fuckwit. Why won't you fucking work, you fucking useless piece of fucking shit? That was yesterday in the photocopy room, and I've no idea who you were talking to.
That was just the machine. There was a paper jam. I'm sorry.
I don't think you are. I think you will be if you don't buck your ideas up and start treating colleagues with the respect they deserve.
I will. I really will. I just need to
Yes, Mr. Stedman.
It's just about time.
What did Kayla say?
Not a lot. She looked really worried, really upset. Great.
I just can't sit there with him. Not after he...
You were doing all right this morning.
Didn't you feel the tension?
No?
He told me I was prettier than his wife. Now it turns out she's fucking gorgeous.
So actually, you don't feel guilty about his wife. You feel jealous because it turns out she's better looking.
No. Don't have a go at me. I wasn't. Just because everybody else hates me, don't feel you have to give me a hard time as well.
Who hates you?
Liz, Kurt.
What's Kurt done?
He told me to shut up this morning. I was just asking if I could swap badges. I was telling him I needed support. Well, I didn't tell him about Matt, obviously. But he wouldn't listen, and he wouldn't swap.
And he told you to shut up?
Yes. Unbelievable.
What are you doing?
We're sitting down.
I don't think so. That's taken.
What about this one?
They're all taken.
Must be somewhere else.
She talks about badges or horoscopes.
You'll do what?
I'll think of something.
So if you ask Bob really nicely, and I'm sure he'll take it better than you, maybe he'd swap his green for a blue. Or even a yellow.
Right, come on.
What?
We're not staying here.
No, I don't. Go.
See? That was because of me.
You think?
Why do they hate me so much? Maybe it's because you...
No.
What?
What do I know?
Please.
You can sometimes be just a tiny bit annoying.
Annoying.
That's not the right word, obviously.
Obviously. So what is the right word?
I don't know.
Tell me. Tell me.
Self-centered. Or is that 2 words?
I'm self-centered. Me? Well, what are my other faults? Come on. I'd like to know. What else am I apart from being incredibly annoying and massively self-centered?
I'd like to take back self-centered.
Thank you.
And I'll just stick with annoying. Very fucking annoying.
I don't think I am. Am I?
Do you mean I do some things that people find annoying, or is it the way I do those things that annoys people, even though the actual things themselves aren't...
It's the things that you do and the way that you do them. It's the whole package, okay?
But I don't understand. I really can't talk about this now.
Remember to draw diagrams of what you see when you open up the abdomen. Don't just chop up your frogs for the fun of it.
Where'd you get that from? I'm talking to you.
Can I ask a quick question?
Not right now.
Did you say I was annoying?
Yes.
Do you find me annoying?
Right at this moment, very.
Well, what about in general? Would you say I was always annoying? Often annoying? Seldom?
What can I say that's going to make you get out of my way the quickest?
You can say I'm hardly ever annoying.
You're hardly ever annoying.
Thank you.
It must be hard having your mum in school all the time. Especially if she's Liz. Do you think Kayla minds?
I hope so.
I hated it when my parents came to school.
Did they watch you teach it?
I mean when I was a kid. I used to get really embarrassed.
What did they do?
Nothing. But I always thought the other kids were laughing at them behind their backs.
And were they?
Well, yeah. But only because I was laughing!
You'll be interested to hear that Bob thinks I'm hardly ever annoying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a bit different from what you said. Hardly ever annoying. His words, not mine.
Maybe so, but we're talking about a man who lives in a car.
So?
So is his opinion worth listening to? Unless he's talking about life in a car.
Well, he's still capable of...
What? Tell me the best way to sleep? In a car. The best way to keep warm? In a car. The best way to get drunk? In a car. You still there?
It was so embarrassing. You're so embarrassing.
Don't talk to me like that.
I'll talk to you how I want. You can't tell me what to do. Not now I know the trouble you're in.
I've been thinking about Liz.
What? Sexual fantasies? You were there and Carol?
No. Liz and Penny sometimes. Penny and Claire once, but it was horrible.
So what about Liz?
Huh?
You've been thinking about Liz?
Oh, yeah. Been trying to imagine what she's going to do about her temper now that Claire says she's got to start behaving.
She'll probably start behaving.
No, she won't. If Claire told you to stop being a lanky twat, you couldn't, could you?
I can't change that all out.
And you'll always be a twat, so...
So?
So, what would I have to do to make Liz go mental?
Nothing. You could just turn up and that'd be enough.
You're talking about the old Liz. I'm talking about the new one. The one who's been put on probation.
You think the new one's going to be any different to the old one?
Yes. That's my whole fucking point.
You think the new Liz will never lose her temper?
No, I'm asking, what's it going to take to make her lose her temper?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the only one who can hear me talking.
Not if I stick my fingers in my ears.
I still don't see how it's going to work.
It's really very simple. He got it. Eventually.
Once more.
We think of some questions to ask Liz, and we write them all down. We each pick a question. We ask Liz the question we've picked, see if she explodes.
If she doesn't explode, we each pick another question.
Until someone makes her lose her temper. And that person's the winner.
You see, that's the bit I really don't get. In what sense is it a victory to provoke the scariest woman in Bristol?
You get 15 quid. 20 if you join in.
What's the point of winning 20 quid if your arms have been pulled out the sockets?
So you're not going to join in?
You're very sharp.
Actually, I'm not sure she turned violent.
Do you really want to find out?
I'm scared of Liz.
Yes, you are.
She's basically just a sad woman with problems.
A bit like you, really. Except you're a sad bloke with problems.
What problems?
Me or Liz?
Liz, of course. We all know about your problems.
Oh, she had a very difficult childhood.
Do you actually know that?
I'm just guessing. She seems the type.
Hi.
Okay.
I've been thinking about what you said. Me being annoying, and you're right.
Of course I have. Good night.
Hang on. I was hoping you could tell me where I've been going wrong. Can't you give me some advice?
I've drunk 3 pints of lager, 2 brandies and a tequila slammer. The tequila slammer was a mistake. It's touch and go if I make it to my bedroom without throwing up. I'm certainly too pissed to give you any advice right now. But if you want to risk seeing me vomit on the carpet while I talk bollocks for half an hour, I am happy to oblige. Bollocks and vomit or night-night?
Night-night.
Good choice.
Are we nearly there?
What?
Are we nearly there?
Tell me, you're driving.
No, I'm not.
Fuck!
You're like you never seen the light. You're walking like it every night. But I've never seen you dance and I've never heard you sing. So how can it mean a single thing?
You know that's where Bob sits.
When are you going to talk to me?
No, I just need one more cup of coffee and one more packet of paracetamol.
You don't belong here.
I'm sorry?
You're red. This is green.
We were just having a quick word.
You can't. You're different colours.
Does the word apartheid mean anything to you?
Does the word head teacher mean anything to you?
Yes. I'll see you later.
Come on in.
I'll come with you.
How does it feel? I know you like the roll of the limousine.
Wait. Step 1, you've done. You've admitted you've got a problem. Only 3 more to go. Step 2, draw up a list of your faults. Step 3, apologise to people you've upset in the past. And finally, step 4, stop being so annoying.
Can't I just go straight to step 4?
Now, you see, that was very annoying.
I don't think I can do this.
Fine, forget it. Oh, hang on. What for? If you don't want to do it.
No, I said I can't do it.
Don't want, can't. What's the difference?
I'm just saying that it's difficult.
What's difficult about writing a list of your faults? Are you worried you might run out of paper?
That apology bit. You mean actually going up to people and saying, I'm sorry?
No, no. You could just tell them to fuck off and die, although some people wouldn't regard that as a proper apology. Don't ask me why. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
How do you spell hermaphrodite?
It doesn't matter how you spell it. We're not going to show Liz the questions. We're just going to ask them.
Still like to get it right.
Then why don't you use one of your computers? They check the spelling automatically, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, go on then.
No. Brandon's in there.
What, on all the computers?
He likes to have the room to himself.
You've got to stand up to that big twat one day.
I will. But not yet. How do you spell bestiality?
Good one?
Oh, yeah. He's mine. Liz, could you type me out a list of every pupil in Year 8 who was off sick for more than 5 days in any one term for the past 3 years, and let me have that by close of play?
Can you ring his parents and tell them he's going to be excluded? I'd do it myself, but I can't be asked.
Is it true you've got no qualifications and only got this job because you slept with one of the school governors?
I'm being harassed. Do you know anything about this? If I find out you're lying, we'll go to the cinema. Maybe have a pizza? Mrs. Hunter, I didn't see you there.
Didn't you? Hmm.
Do you think she didn't hear me?
Sorry?
I said, do you think she didn't hear me when I asked my question?
Why wouldn't she have heard you?
What?
I'll talk to you later.
How are we getting on? I've made a start. Show me. Sometimes a bit naive. Can be moody when tired. It's pathetic. Here, keep writing.
Oh, but I don't know what to write.
Oh, but I don't know what to write. How about talks like a little girl?
That's not fair. Is it?
Bob. Sorry about yesterday.
What about you?
Year 10 coursework. Can you give me a little longer? Please?
That's 2 more for the list.
What?
Inappropriate physical contact and sticking tits out all the time.
You're welcome.
So Mum meant to go hospital. The police came round to ask all these questions about my dad. And I didn't know what to say because it's never hit her before. And I don't think he meant to hit her so hard this time. But I don't know.
Oh dear, that must have been awful. Insincere and unsympathetic to other people's problems.
We need better questions. More personal, more insulting.
Like what?
Why are you so ugly?
Yeah, that's good. Maybe a bit too subtle.
I'll get these.
We're okay.
But I want to.
I'll have a pint of lager, please.
You said I normally just get the 1 round, but tonight I'm going to get as many drinks as you and Brian do. I'll stay till closing time. I'll even get you a kebab if you want one. Now, what would you like?
I'd like you to stand a little further away and stop talking, please.
Pint of lager, please.
Tries to buy other people's affection.
Look after sure, right?
It's paid last time. You've never seen The Matrix?
No, why would I?
Because it's brilliant.
Well, I don't like that kind of film.
How do you know what kind of film it is if you've never even seen it?
I can tell.
Do you know there are 138 mistakes in The Matrix? When Keanu Reeves is about to go into the Oracle's house.
I think I'll get myself another drink.
And refuses to discuss anything not directly related to herself.
Stop it!
It's true. If other people try to talk about something which isn't you, how you feel, what you would have done when you were there, you don't want to know.
Please, I've had enough.
Oh, here we go. I hope you've got pretends to cry all the time.
Yes, I've got that. Do you want to see what else I've got?
5 pages.
That's without the faults you pointed out at the pub and on the way home.
Maybe you've been a bit overcritical.
Have a look.
Yep. Yep. Oh, you got that good. Yep.
Is there anything that shouldn't be there?
Not that I can see.
Fuck.
Oh, don't worry. It's not as bad as it seems.
Well, it seems pretty bad.
Well, I guess it is.
You just said it wasn't.
I was lying. Oh, cheer up. Step 3 tomorrow. Saying sorry to all the people you've ever offended, which should only take, what, a week? Oh, lighten up, for fuck's sake.
It's not easy, you know. You can't expect me to breeze through with a big smile on my face. I am doing my best. And I'm going to apologise to Brian, who's going to look at me like I'm a twat and ask me what I'm talking about, and I'll have to explain it over and over again very slowly till he finally gets what I'm doing. And then I'll turn to Kurt and he'll be like, what do you apologise to him for? And Brian will still be trying to work out what I'm doing because he's so fucking stupid.
Have you got long-winded on your list?
No.
Please, it's important.
Well, go on then.
I'm very sorry for annoying you since I got here. If I'm honest, I can understand why you don't like me, but I promise I'm going to change. I want to apologise to you for calling you a thick northern dickhead behind your back.
I didn't know you called me that.
Hence the term behind your back. Sorry, that sounded rude. I'd like to apologise for that last remark as well.
What is this?
Kurt, I am sorry for letting you down when I first arrived. You wanted me to pretend to be your girlfriend. I refused, and I apologise for that lack of support.
It's all forgotten.
That's very nice of you.
No, I mean, I can't remember what happened.
Well, I can. I can remember everything I've ever done I ought to be ashamed of, and I'm going to apologise to everyone affected by my past behaviour.
Why?
Yeah, I always thought she was a bit, you know, the sort of person who makes things up.
Maybe she's found God.
I think she was looking.
You can find him by accident, can't you?
I wouldn't know.
Do you think if you found him, you might start saying sorry?
Who to?
Me?
What for?
For, you know, being you.
You can't think of anything.
Yes, I can. Wanking. You wank too much.
How does that affect you?
You're always running out of toilet roll. And half my socks are missing.
Are you accusing me of stealing your socks to wank into?
I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and...
Ah, you owe me a big apology now.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I'm not buying another drink till you say sorry.
You're going to get thirsty.
If Penny can apologise, I don't see why you can't.
Penny apologised? What for?
She's apologising to everyone she's ever offended.
Why?
Well, he thinks she's joined the God Squad.
They wouldn't have her.
She's got a list of people to see.
And my name's not at the top. She apologised to you before me.
And me.
Right. No more Mrs. Nice Guy.
Ask your question.
Oh, yeah. Liz! What are the symptoms of chlamydia?
Bastards. All of them. won't forget. Penny, no apology. Kurt, that question, which earns him special attention. Where's my highlighter?
She must be taking Valium or painkillers. If you...
Thank you.
What for?
For returning promptly to your respective zones and talking to new and different colleagues.
Like everyone else is doing.
Your attitude isn't helping, Mr. Stedman.
How's this my fault?
Just sit down and try and make new friends.
Oh, you're right about his attitude. I've never stolen a sock in my life. And the toilet roll, well, you know...
I don't want to talk to you. The rest of your group does.
Oh, right. I'll just...
All right.
Two overlapping stories. One about incestuous romance. So what's the second one about? Anybody?
Could I have a word? I'm very sorry.
Doesn't matter. What you want?
That is what I want. To say sorry. I know you had feelings for me, and I used that knowledge to take liberties. I led you on, hoping that you'd give me some leeway if I pretended to like you. I feel especially guilty if my flirting led in any way to the breakup of your marriage. Does your wife think that you and I...
Now, what my wife thinks is that I'm not good enough. She thinks I'm an abject failure. I'm an imitation of a man that I'm unfit. Yeah. Yeah, I miss her so much. I mean, why?
And then pretending that I wanted to spend time with you after school when I really didn't. Sorry.
Okay. Minded like some
What?
Minded.
Is my apology accepted, yes or no?
Yeah. Good.
I'll see you later. Hello.
Good morning.
How am I supposed to organise cover at this time of the day?
What?
Well, who's going to take his lessons tomorrow?
I never spoke to him before. I'm not even sure what his name was.
Graham Lester. Taught maths since he left Polytechnic in 1965. Married. 2 kids, Simon and Josie. Simon's an estate agent. Josie...
Are you making this up?
Yes.
Why?
What's it matter who he was? You didn't know him. We didn't know him. Now he's dead. It really doesn't affect us.
It affects me. Got to cover one of his lessons tomorrow.
Don't it make you think?
What about?
The one minute you're sitting quietly in the staff room, the next you're sitting even quieter in the staff room. Dead.
What's your point?
I don't know, it's just so sudden.
He died 2 days ago.
Was that the smell?
No, that was Bob.
Is there going to be a whip round for flowers or something?
Yeah, I doubt it.
Excellent. We can afford more drinks. Vodka tonic?
I'll try it without the tonic.
What are you doing?
The less liquid per unit of alcohol, the more chance of getting home without pissing on the pavement.
Well, what's your problem with pissing on the pavement?
It's undignified.
He can't drink spirits. Never could.
You think that might have put him off the vodka?
Nah, he enjoys a challenge. Likes to stretch himself.
Kurt for lack of support. That dinner lady for calling her a stupid pygmy.
Which dinner lady?
The tall one. I mean, compared to the others. Carol for using and abusing her. That's that.
What about Matt?
I've got nothing to apologise to that selfish bastard for. Unless what you're saying is I should say sorry to everyone I've ever had sex with. Is that what you're saying?
Life's too short.
Meaning?
Nothing.
So what now?
Step 4, stop being annoying.
Oh, that's easy for you to say, but how do I do it?
You want me to tell you?
Hence the question, how do I do it?
Well, for starters, I'd stop using the phrase, hence the question. And then I'd suggest that you don't talk about yourself all the time. Don't touch your neck and breasts when talking to men. And don't try to dominate every conversation. Do laugh at other people's jokes. Don't try to top other people's stories. And don't respond to every bit of news and information with, that's right, or yes, I know.
What's up with Penny?
What do you mean?
She looks different.
If everyone else, including that biro-biting little freak, gets an apology, the least I deserve is a couple of hours of grovelling.
Have you put on weight, or are you wearing tighter clothes?
Liz, were you over 40 when you gave birth to Kayla?
Did you ever take it up the arse?
She fucking fuckers. Wrong? Wrong? Why should anything be wrong? The fact that I'm going to kill 3 people by slitting their throats with a letter opener should on no account make you think that something's wrong. If you don't give me a pen in the next 5 seconds... Look at them. Look where they're sitting. They're back where they want to be. They've taken off their badges.
Yes, well, I knew this would happen.
Aren't you going to say something?
It was never intended as a long-term exercise.
I thought they were supposed to sit in their groups for a month.
No, I said a couple of days would do. We should put the chairs back where they were.
Well, when you say we...
I mean you.
You'd like me to rearrange the furniture?
While you're doing that, perhaps you dispose of Mr. Milligan's chair.
What's wrong with it?
He passed away while sitting in it. There are stains.
And you'd like me to get rid of it?
Unless you'd rather clean it.
No. I don't think I would.
But maybe you think that I wasn't particularly...
Frumpy. That's the word.
What's the point of Penny if you don't want to look at her? I mean, you never wanted to talk to her, but you could always cheer yourself up with a quick glance at her tits.
You can come in
But
and
now...
we can sit down and have a nice chat. The pump sends the water up to the top of the funnel, from where it cascades down into a wooden bucket.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm Bob. I have a new water feature. So? So, I want you to listen politely, appear to be fascinated.
About a water feature?
It's possible. Come on then. Let me see you looking fascinated. That's it. You're not suffering from heartburn or something?
No, but I still don't understand
If you
why...
can talk to Bob, you can talk to anyone. Would you like to see a photograph of my new water feature?
I'll give you 5 out of 10. Good facial expressions, if a little forced, but you should have been asking questions.
About fountains? Well, what the fuck can I ask about fountains?
Something about the volume of water or the flow. The point is, you didn't ask me anything.
Well, I didn't want to know anything. What are we doing now?
I'm going to be a barman, and I want you to buy a round of drinks without sticking your tits out.
Who'd you rather go out with? Someone frumpy but interesting, or someone gorgeous but dull?
When you say go out
Oh,
with...
don't do this.
What?
You always have to pick away at simple questions till they stop being simple anymore.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
When have I ever picked away at any other question?
What, you think I keep a record of exactly what you said every time I asked a question?
Just asking for examples.
Well, you can't have any.
Fine by me. I'd rather go out with someone gorgeous but dull.
Yeah, me too.
I suppose we can give them benefit of the doubt. And can I ask you to get the supply teachers' worksheets to the payroll department by the end of tomorrow and collate 30 copies of the parents' newsletter for distribution at tonight's PTA meeting?
Is it possible you could ask Carol to do some of these things?
I've sent her home. She was looking peaky.
Peaky?
Peaky.
Peaky?
Hello.
I need food, alcohol, and the company of someone who hates the scum who work here as much as I do.
Come on in.
Technically, I won because she got very angry.
You'll be fine. Smile, listen, laugh. Don't scowl at Matt and don't talk about yourself. Tits in, Penny.
Carol.
Fucker.
Claire.
Fucking fucker.
Just like Penny.
Hello, Penny's a fucking fucker, capital F's. Brian?
Fucker. Kurt.
Fucking fucker.
Shouldn't he be the same as Brian?
Okay, they're both fucking fuckers.
If she hasn't snapped by now, she's never gonna snap.
Do you think she's changed?
Yes.
No. Liz has still got a temper, deep down. It's just for some reason we can't make her lose it.
I bet I could.
Yeah, I bet you could.
What's that supposed to mean?
Penny.
No, I want him to tell me what he meant by that.
Well, look who's here. I told you, didn't I? I told you this is where we'd find them. I want an explanation. Why have you been asking me questions?
What questions?
These questions. I made a note of them. I know what you asked me. What you asked me, what you asked me.
Can I ask a question?
What do you want?
Would you like a drink?
A drink?
Yes.
From you?
Yes.
You want to buy me a drink?
Well, I did, but I'm beginning to wish I kept my mouth shut.
Like you kept your mouth shut when you should have been apologizing to me. I'm the one you should have come to first, not tiny cock and twat's head. You make my life a fucking misery. You all do. Bad enough working for a control freak, sharing a room with a boss-eyed moron, without you winding me up every day. Without you asking stupid fucking questions that make me want to kill you. Especially you.
Come on now, time to get home.
Let me hit her. Just once.
Don't think that's such a good idea.
It's a great idea. So do you want. Oh, you were my friend.
Well, seems Brian's right.
Hey?
About Liz. She's never going to lose her temper.
Hang on. That was quite funny. Did you hear that? She was funny.
I know.
It's never been funny before. I mean, we've laughed at her, but not because of anything she said.
You do realise that I'm actually sitting here listening to you talking about me?
Do you want a drink?
No, I'll get these.
Not that I'm trying to buy anyone's...
Just go, it's fine.
Same again?
Large vodka, no ice. I realise it's all about training my bladder. I went to the bar 2.5 hours ago. If I don't go again till closing time, I reckon I can make it home without needing a piss on the way.
Thanks for sharing.
They laughed. They laughed because I was funny.
And because they're very drunk.
No, but I'm not annoying anymore. I've done it.
You haven't annoyed anyone tonight, I'll give you that, but it's early.
You don't think I can keep this up?
I don't know. What if you don't get served for half an hour because he's not interested? Now you're not sticking your tits out.
There's no hurry.
What if they start talking about the Matrix again?
I'd love to hear what they have to say.
And if I mention Matt's wife? His gorgeous wife? Would you...
Would I what?
You're beginning to disturb me.
But I'm not annoying you.
Well done. What if Bob, Matt's wife, Kurt and Brian all came out to ours tonight?
That's enough. Could I have 2 pints of lager, 1 vodka, no ice?
And they want to have a party, but you're asleep.
A dry white wine.
Because you've got to be up early in the morning. You've got
2
a meeting
packets
with
of cheese and
Claire.
onion crisps.
And Matt starts shagging
2
his
packets
wife
of salt and vinegar.
squealing
And will you
wakes up.
please shut the fuck up? Thank you.